Minecraft in part got so popular thanks to his presence on YouTube.
And sometimes these YouTubers, they get bored and come up with their own story.
And every good story needs a villain, so those are what we're exploring today.
Shout out to W1ND General for the video idea. Let's get to it. Coming in at number 10, the Cheese King. Yes, you guys know the king of cheese himself, Connor. Listen, he may be nice in person, but wait till you get him in your game, or I should say Minecraft world. Not only is he a seasoned vet in the game, he's always ready for the kill. Like no cap, he kills horses for fun just to hear them scream. He does his research because he's not a Bedrock fan and knows little tricks just to make your game a living hell. I've seen his 100 days of survival horror tactics. Maybe he's taking it easy on me because I work with him, but King Cheese will get you very cheese when he's in your world. And as sorry. And as he says, when you need leather, you need leather to make his mask. Is he really Leatherface this whole time, or truth be told, is he Dr. Evil?
In at 9, Grian. Grian is a member of the Hermitcraft server, aptly known as the Hermits, and a YouTuber with over 7.5 million subscribers. He joined Hermitcraft at the start of Season 6, and he is known for his building skills and his reputation as a prankster. But this reputation as a prankster certainly has caused some friction. At least, joking friction. And he's a villain in the same sense as how I'm a villain. However, Grian certainly has had more villainous activities under his belt than I do, since after all he's been a part of a civil war which he helped incite in Season 6, his first season might I add. He was also a part of yet another civil war that he actually started by placing down bits of mycelium in the shopping district of Season 7. He also would egg people's bases disguised as Poultry Man, and has made multiple secret bases inside of other hermits' bases. The list goes on, but this man is a menace, but a hilarious one that I admire and one day aspire to be.
Coming in at number 8, we have the Anomaly 098 Human. These anomalies get down to business, and not only are they scary, they are like some old school street beef fights, but Minecraft style, having these enemies square off in a battle to the death. And guys, believe me when I say these beasts are just ugly, let alone scary, then puts them in the arena. Like, what type of sick is this? I don't want to be watching with my popcorn a beast fighting another beast, let alone they could come after you at any moment and any time. Of the Anomaly creations, just no, stay in your lane. I ain't reaching that backyard barbecue fight. I shall pass. But if I was a betting man, I would put all my marbles on homie Brian, because you know he ain't gonna lose. I don't care what anybody says.
And it's 7, Granny Bacon. Granny Bacon was an old woman who resided in Mistral City as the owner of the town bakery called Grandma Bacon's Greasy Spoon Tea Shop, and was for a short while Honeydew's love interest in the Shadow of Israfel YouTube series from the Yogscast. Granny Bacon was also known to be living in Varrigan's Hold and then Arcaria after the Sands, when the Sands were released upon the world. She was a redhead at the time, but now, while her age is not yet specified, she is assumed to be at least over 150 years old. After her first appearance in episode 3 of the series, titled I Demand Your Finest Bacon, Granny Bacon wasn't seen again until Minecraft Shadow of Israfel Part 10 Revelations, where Mistral City is burnt down by Jock Fireblast. She was kidnapped by the cult of Israfel, but despite their best efforts, Zephos and Honeydew were unable to save her, and she was turned into a zombie that attacked them shortly after. They decided to put her out of her misery, and they later held a funeral for her on a public server with fans, where she came back once again and was swiftly put down. Again.
Coming in at number 6, the Syndicate, or the Dream SMP as some may call it. The Syndicate was originally a proposed British government project to recruit former covert operatives from other countries, to provide them with new identities and have them perform with field missions without an oversight, making the British Prime Minister judge, jury, and executioner without accountability. Well, this is Minecraft, and their syndicate is just a little bit different, but it's similar in the same way. They are an underground organization started by Technoblade and Philza on January 18th of 2021. Members of the syndicate promote an anarchy and wish to diminish tyranny in all of its forms. The syndicate base is located in the Arctic North near the homes of Technoblade, Philza, and Rambo. Its meeting room is in the stronghold, and its features are immovable and portal frames, although the members of the Syndicate are unaware of their true nature and use it as their meeting table. Definitely not the crimes or mob squad you want in your game. They just sound menacing. Like, screw that. I don't want that squad near my game. Hell no.
Halfway through into number 5, Jeff the Minion. Jeff the Minion is an unidentified prankster on the Hermitcraft server who specifically targeted one of the original members, Pungence, and his shop, King Midas's Beautiful Accidents. Jeff pranked Pungence's shop several times by putting fences around the entrance and chickens inside the room, but he remained anonymous until his final prank, where he left a book that contained a website address to a YouTube video. In that video, he warns Pungence that he has become corrupted by the relic's power, and that his only way to cure himself would be to throw the objects in a river dotted with gold blocks. Pungence refuses to do so and keeps the store open, although no one bought anything from it, since after this, because of the curse, he hikes up the prices for the golden armor like 100 times more than they were. And for golden armor at that. But after that, he was never really seen again, but he did reappear in some of Zuma Void's cutscenes from Season 8.
Coming in at 4, Kraken Kid. This evil underwater squid, unleash the Kraken. This kid, and yes, he is a kid that has been role-playing on Minecraft. But with a twist, he plays as a Kraken octopus and wreaks havoc throughout the world and game, from either being in the classroom, which we all don't enjoy, down to the gruesome killings between Cody and him, let alone they want to destroy the Atlantis. Like, bruh, for one, that's not an easy feature, and 2, drowning to death? I guess your Kraken sea creature can breathe underwater, who knows, but just let you know, if I find him, I will definitely be hunting him down, because your boy over here, Craftin' J, I want that big reward for the legend, or not.
Getting close to the end, and number 3, Evil Zuma Void. Evil Zuma, also known as Evil X, is the villainous alter ego of Zuma Void, who is intent on destroying the entire Hermitcraft server. When he moves, lightning bolts appear out of the sky. Since his appearance in Zuma Void's episode 350, Evil Inside, he has appeared at several points throughout the history of Hermitcraft. He returned in Season 8, his goal, though, no longer being to destroy the server, but to become the richest hermit on it. Recently, it turned out that that was the biggest scam in the history of Hermitcraft, and Evil Zuma left the server with a very large amount of diamonds. Apparently, this is even more of a scam than Odia. Evil Zuma first appears when Zuma Void tries out Doc 77's killing machine in the spawn chunks, but when the machine fails the first time, Zuma Void waits for the killing mechanism to activate, then he is killed. But not by the machine, but instead by a death screen that says Zuma was shot by Evil Zuma.
Coming in at number 2, Aphmau. Now, this YouTuber may have some of the dopest / cutest content on Minecraft, but it goes back to when she turns evil, and boy, she is nasty. Insert dirt nasty. It is like Aphmau turns into the devil from being an angel. Her friends treat her just the worst, and she shows them who's boss. She doesn't just steal from your friends though. She messes with their house. She shows them how she can be evil from the videos you see on YouTube. She has her page. When I say she definitely gets her revenge, she does. Okay, placing TNT under her friends' beds, homes, locking them in cages, taking their animals, making a revenge shark. These are just some things to name, alright? It might be funny as hell, but what I always say, put yourself on the end of the stick. You don't want to mess with your friend's stuff, you know, because sometimes those issues will be needing tissues.
And finally, in at number 1 is Raphel. Raphel is one of the most notorious YouTube villains of all time, and one of the main reasons I figured this list was suggested to us in the first place by W1ND General. Hopefully this is what made you comment that. Specifically commenting it 5 separate times after saying, hopefully eventually you guys can do that. And it was a little much on that, but I couldn't wait to talk about Raphel, okay? The Yogscast Minecraft series is one of the most iconic of all time, starting out with the video How to Survive Your First Night, and moving on to other typical Minecraft things, at least at the time. We figured it was a simple survival series to celebrate the introduction of multiplayer, however, it was far from it. The server somehow was invaded by another player known as Raphel, who had the face of a creeper with pure white skin, red red eyes, and a suit. The two heroes then chased the man and found a whole civilization of other characters, which started the storyline of the Shadow of Israfel, which sadly never got a conclusion. But episode 43 is still a meme and lives on in my heart to this day. People have tried to replicate this kind of story, but nothing has ever really felt as pure as this. Unfortunately though, I broke the illusion for myself when I tried getting onto the server, and it was whitelisted.
So there you have it, the best crafting crew bringing y'all the top evil and scary YouTubers.
Told you we read the comments. Damn.
Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe.
You do it. I'm Connor. That's Jay.
That's right.
We're done.